Good evening, everyone. We're going to start the welcome note here pretty quick. So if everybody can come in and have a seat. I want to let you know that they're setting the salads on the table. After we are done with the welcome note, there's going to be a gentleman that will come around and release every table to go up. So not everybody goes up to get their meals at one time. So if you can wait for him to come stand by your table and let you know that it's good to go up to the buffet, that would be perfect. Can you hear? Okay. You can't? We don't have a microphone in here. Well, then I have the streaming, so I got to stand in front. I'll try to talk louder. Can everybody hear me now? Okay. Hopefully I don't lose my voice talking so loud. But welcome to the 2023 Preschool Elementary Conference. Reaching out for a new experience is our theme this year. And I hope you all get a new experience and meet new people. I am so excited that we get to be here in person. It's been a while, and I know everybody's been itching to be in person and out and about and getting to know other families. That is the best way. Virtually was fine when we had to do it, and it's still good for some sessions, as we found this year when we had a few sessions virtual. But there's nothing that beats in person, and really connecting with other people is the best thing that comes out of this conference. So I am so excited that we get to do that again. I'm going to start by quoting a parent that I've known years ago and telling her story. I do not have permission to state the family name, but the story is free to tell. So can everybody still hear me? Okay. She says, I started out as a young mom of a child who is visually impaired, scared because I didn't know anything about blindness, lost because I couldn't visualize my child's future. And I was very sad and I didn't know why. Then I met you. You gave me some knowledge about my child's visual condition and her development. I attended the preschool conference, met the outreach team, and learned more information. I met and cried with other moms that are in the same position as I am. I then found hope for my child's future. My child started in school. My sadness turned to anger. I felt I needed to fight for her. I felt like I was the only one who could visualize her potential or her future. And I felt she wasn't getting enough at school. I was exhausted, she says. I finally stepped back. I had to. I couldn't fight anymore, and I finally relaxed. Do you know what I saw? I saw everything happening for my child that she needed to succeed and grow. I saw my daughter happy, she's smart, and she's very funny. I thought about our beginning and the path that took us here. I stressed the us because now it seems like this past path was more for me. I know now that I relaxed, my daughter is more than okay. She is perfect. I think she would have been even without all the stages I needed to go through. I want to thank you and many others for that. I think my growth did help her in many ways, but make sure you let other parents know that if they relax, they will see it all turns out too. Hopefully relaxing quicker than I do. Enjoy your children. I thought that was a really special note that she sent to me, and I appreciated the ability to give it all to you. And now I want to introduce and have come up here our center director, Dan Wenzel, and our outreach director, Dawn Soto.
There is a mic. Okay.
This goes into the virtual.
Okay.
So if you want to just hold that at least. It's
Okay.
on. Thank you.
Thank you, Trish. Really look forward to this conference this weekend. It's going to be a great time. Very happy to be here. I'm Dan Winslow. I'm the director of the Wisconsin Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. And this is my second time as director. I was director up until 2012, put in about 5.5, 6 years, and then went on a 7-year adventure. And it's great to be back. And I've been doing this job for a couple of years. And then this was going to be one of the first conferences I attended. And then the pandemic took over. So I'm really glad that we are back in person, but I also want to commend our outreach department and Tricia, particularly for making a really good lemonade out of lemons and having virtual offerings and making sure that we are able to reach as many people as possible. And so I'm really glad that we have folks both here in person and folks out in the virtual land. So look really forward to getting to know people throughout the weekend, throughout today and tomorrow, and look forward to just being able to share and learn from each other. And that's what this is all about. Really excited about that. And as a person who is blind myself, I wish I had more opportunities when I was younger like this. So this is a great opportunity both for parents and for the kiddos themselves. So welcome. I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you our outreach director, Don Soto. Thank you very much, everyone.
Right. I have that plugged in. I hope that talk loud. Okay. Talk loud. I'm Dawn Soto. I'm the outreach director, and everyone on our team makes me look good. So I just want to thank them, and I'm going to introduce them and have them stand up. I'm going to tell a little bit about their titles and also a little bit about some of the programs they run. And if you can sort of, say, oh, I'm interested about this or that, you might be able to connect with them at one of the sessions they're running, or just see them in passing and just know a little bit about what they do. And also, although the first two staff I will introduce are not my own, they are from our center staff. So actually, Amy Snow, if you can just wave your hand. Amy Snow is our Certified Assistive Technology Instructional Specialist, or CADIS. And that is actually an additional certification in assistive technology. Many teachers of the blind and visually impaired have that. And Amy is our AT for the state. She's an extraordinary person with a ton of skills, and she does all of our consultations. She's also here helping us with streaming and all of our technology. So all of your TVIs in the state will know the name Amy Snow, no doubt. Maria Scoville, are you here? Okay, when she comes back in, I'll probably call her out during dinner and make her stand up. That'll be great. But Maria is our IEP coordinator at the Wisconsin School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. So now I'll talk about outreach. And really, I talk about our center as an umbrella, like the entire Wisconsin Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Underneath that umbrella is an outreach team, and then also an accessible educational materials, or AIM team. When your students get to school aged, you'll see AIM used more often, and that would really be Braille, large print, audio, digital materials. So we've got an AIM team and a consultant, and that's also under our outreach umbrella. And our Wisconsin School for the Blind and Visually Impaired is our residential school in Janesville, right there on campus with residential programming. And that's who Maria is here representing. So when she comes down, I'll make sure you see her. So Dave Bauman is standing in the back of the room. He's going to wave his hand for you. Dave Bauman is our Dave is our transition specialist and also our parent liaison for students aged 12 to 21 years. Dave coordinates the summer employability program, which is a 5-week summer employment program, and works with teams as students are transitioning into career or post-secondary. I'm going ABC order. Megan Friedel. Megan is our dual consultant. So she's a teacher of the blind and visually impaired and a certified orientation and mobility specialist, and also one of our consultants. She coordinates the orientation and mobility for the summer employment program, employability. She's also the orientation and mobility specialist for our statewide short course programming. So if you have any questions about short course and O&M, that's Megan. Next, Jessie Grober. Jessie Grober is the newest, one of the newest hires on our team. She's our expanded core curriculum consultant and also is a teacher of the blind and visually impaired, among other degrees. She coordinates the independent living skills portion of the summer employment work program, and she's our teacher of the blind and visually impaired for our statewide short course programming. So Megan and Jessie are the short course team. If you say, what's a short course? You're going to want to talk to them both, and one of our consultants as well. Dave Hyde is standing in the back of the room. Many of you are probably most familiar with Dave because he's our parent liaison for ages 0 through 12 years, and also our professional development coordinator. Dave coordinates the Insight and Visa courses, which are through the Sky High Institute. Really been great programs for us that we can provide to families and professionals as well. And he coordinates the summer adult program as well. Next, we have Alicia Reganis. Alicia is our certified low vision therapist, and she also is our school age vision consultant. She coordinates our low vision clinics and our refraction clinics statewide. So if you're thinking, what does that mean? You're going to want to talk to Alicia. And she also helps to teams to manage the mentoring program statewide. So we work with professionals in the field and contract with them. And Alicia is on that team where we support new teachers of the blind and visually impaired and new orientation and mobility specialists. Next, we have Kay Rohde. Kate Rohde is our certified orientation and mobility consultant. She also manages the mentoring program with Alicia. And so being O&M, she focuses largely also on the O&M, but those two do a fabulous job helping. We have many new professionals in the state, and so we give them a lot of support. And then Kay is also she works in our O&M in our summer employment program, and she's our liaison from the Department of Public Instruction to our advisory council. So in our state, there is a blind and visual impairment education advisory council that guides the state superintendent. We want you as parents and families and professionals to have your turn sitting on that council to help affect change and say the things that are happening. And so if you're looking at Kay, she's the one who you would connect with if you ever want to be a member on that council. We are mostly remote at this point. We make it real easy for you to get involved, and we need our parents and families involved. Next, we have Julie Sumwalt. Julie Sumwalt is our Braille specialist. So she has almost every Braille certification or is just about to finish them. She coordinates all of our Braille refresher courses to help our vision professionals in the field, our teachers of the blind and visually impaired, if they're going to teach Braille and haven't had a Braille student for a while. Also as our our teachers in the state get ready to take the Braille exam. Woo! And then she does a ton of other things on helping families to learn Braille and things like tactile graphics. She also supports all of our Braille transcribers in the state for professional development as well. Next, I have Lulu Wang. Lulu is our newest hire, and she is our office operations associate for the outreach team. And she coordinates our entire team and makes us all look good, including me. Thank you, Lulu. And I think I've got everyone except Trisha Weiss, preschool consultant extraordinaire. And just does a fabulous job pulling all of you guys together, offering this opportunity for not only preschool, but elementary age families. And I just couldn't, she makes us all look good because she tells us just what to do and she's got everything planned to a T. So Maria Scoville. Maria is in the red sweater in the back of the room. She is also one of our vision consultants, but she is the IEP coordinator at the Wisconsin School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. In our state, there is a wide array of placement options for students available at all times to go in and out of them as the child has needs or the student has needs. Maria actually would sit at an IEP team table if anyone had interest in something like programming at the Wisconsin School for the Blind and Visually Impaired, the Little Peanuts preschool program, the college career readiness program for transition age students, or anything in between. So Maria would join your IEP team, and it's an IEP team decision to have a placement at the Wisconsin School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. It's also an IEP team decision with the 2 short course specialists to have a short course happen. So that's about all I have. And thank you so much. I hope I talked loud enough. And here comes Trish again.
Thank you, Dawn. Okay, I just have a couple of announcements. In your folder, there is an advertisement that says Family Connection Picnic. This is for families at Bay Beach Amusement Park, which I guess is like amazing. Jessie knows all about it, so you can ask her if you have any questions. It's June 10th, and on the back of that is a schedule of what we plan on doing. It's just another way for us to extend this conference so the families can connect again at another facility.